Well, greetings and hello there, everybody, and welcome to week 43 of farming Lord Vader free-to-play in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. But this account has been so much more than just farming Lord Vader free-to-play. And as has happened this week, I'm kind of in a little bit of a stall pattern. I'm still farming up my Old Republic and my Sith Empire so I can go get Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan on the roster. And I didn't do any relics this week because there's really nobody to relic right now. I'm sitting with my 501st there. I've started farming ARC Trooper. Not a lot going on with the farming in the game right now, and it might be a few weeks before we really get there. I think I am, if I look at my shards here, I'm 146 shards from Jolie Bindo. If I average 6 shards a day, because I'm doubling up on him, I'm looking at like 20 to 25 days before I'm ready for those journeys, and I don't have a lot to do in between. I've been hoarding up a bunch of gears, so maybe I should start to think about, like, I don't know, maybe I should start looking to look at the gas journey, honestly. That might be a thought process here for us. I don't know, I still gotta get the Destroyer droid done, though, and I'm not ready for that. This is probably the most Galactic Republic characters I've ever farmed on a roster, but without Destroyer droid, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of in this stall out period on my roster for the next couple of weeks. So I thought this week we'd take a look at what we have accomplished so far on this account. And the things we have accomplished is so much more than just farming teams for Lord Vader. When we set out at the beginning, the goal was to do this farming without a lot of the typical normal teams we usually grab. We didn't take Darth Vader to relics. We did not get our Geos. We didn't do Geo ships. Although the Geo ship thing all went on its head about 3 months in when they changed level 1 to 85. We didn't farm our Phoenix. We did not farm Imperial Troopers. A lot of the teams we say everybody should farm in the game. Instead, we went straight in for Bad Batch. We didn't farm those dark side ships either. That's a whole nother story. We were right in for Iden Troopers, the Nightsisters, the Galactic Republic fleet, and we wanted to test out a bunch of assault battle farming on the game, and we've had a lot of success doing that. And let's go take a look at some of that assault battle farming as we move forward in the account here. Like I said, I'm just kind of stalled out. But what have we accomplished on the account so far? Well, one thing that we've accomplished here, let me go to jump to another screen. Right there's where I want to go. Here's me in Military Might using my Bad Batch clones, actually with a Rex lead. So we learned something here because part of the goal of the account was to test out alternative teams in assault battle farming, because assault battles are the lifeblood of the game right now. And you guys know that I'm always recommending teams to farm for assault battles specifically, and I believe that is the new core team farming of this game, is getting your assault battle teams farmed up. Imperial Troopers, Phoenix, your CLS team eventually. You're gonna get your Revans, both Revans in there, eventually Jedi Knight Luke, and your Poncho Bros. These are kind of the core assault battle teams you're gonna farm in this game to get your roster really pumping out resources and building it for the long term. So, instead of those teams that we know are tried and true and work in the assault battles, we spent a lot of time farming the Bad Batch, in this example, for Military Might. I wanted to see how Bad Batch worked in Military Might with Rex as a lead, and it turns out that they do okay. We got them through Challenge Tier 2, but we were unable to really push through Challenge Tier 3, even with a Rex lead in there. And I went in Challenge Tier 3 multiple times with Rex as the lead, and I just was unable to get through Challenge Tier 3. Now, it may be true, my Bad Batch are Relic 5, and I think my regular Rex at the time was Relic 3. Maybe if I took them all to Relic 7 or Relic 8 or something, we could get it done. But that's not really what we're trying to do here. We're trying to show different values in alternative teams. And in this case, we proved that the best team, today still the best team for Military Might, is that CLS team. CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Chewpio, and 3PO. Even at Gear 12, if you really work at it at Gear 12, you can probably get through the end all the way through Challenge Tier 3. People have told me that the Phoenix worked pretty well here too. I tried it with the Phoenix on a different account, and I only got through Challenge Tier 2 there as well. So Challenge Tier 2 limitations here with the Bad Batch and your clones in this assault battle. And something else we set out to prove on the account, we wanted to see if an Iden Versio Trooper team could perform perform or as well as or outperform a General Veers Trooper team in the Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup assault battles. Now, you guys have seen me do some cool stuff here recently where we took a really low gear, like 1 Gear 12 character, General Veers team with Garsax and Imperial Super Commando, and went all the way through Challenge Tier 3 of the Forest Moon Assault Battle, which was freaking awesome. But regardless of that, even just a full Imperial Trooper team, I wanted to test out this Iden Versio team, and there were some real challenges here and some real drawbacks. What I did find was, if you put Shore Trooper in there, he actually brings some turn meter gain to the team, because Iden Versio team has a lot of survivability because you got to kill them all twice, and you got to kill Iden 1,000 times if you keep trying to kill her. But there's just no turn meter gain on this team. That's where Shore Trooper came in. So Magma Trooper kind of dropped off. I brought Shore Trooper in. I was only able to get through Challenge Tier 2 of both the Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup assault battles with a Relic Iden team. I had a Gear 12 Stormtrooper at the end of the day and a Shore Trooper in there. Now, I could have gone and farmed some other characters like Death Trooper, and I don't know. I could have really gone hog wild on it, but I'm not trying to come out here and farm a gazillion characters, take them all to Relic, because we are trying to get to Lord Vader here at some point in the relatively near future. So I didn't want to go and farm like 15 different Imperial Troopers up, take them all to Relic 7 or 8 again to try to get to Challenge Tier 3. So we really proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that for these two assault battles, for Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup assault battles, it's just a General Veers team with Piet and Range Trooper and then 2 other Imperial Troopers, or on Forest Moon, Garsax and Imperial Super Commando. It's going to outperform Iden Versio every time, not to mention that, unfortunately, while Iden is really cool and her team is a lot of fun, they do a great job in Grand Arena when Wampa's not around, and she's got a great ship for your Chimera, none of this Iden farming really leads you anywhere. Like, she's not required for any galactic legends, so she's kind of out there on an island. And we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt the Veers team is the best team for those 2 assault battles. And then finally, last week we came around to our attempt with the Nightsisters in Secrets and Shadows. Everybody is Gear 12 except I got a Relic 7 old Daka, and here I think I'm gonna get it right. I'm feeling really good. Look, I'm very intense. I'm very intense right there. I'm very intense. Like, well, calm down, because you're about to get your butt handed to you. So what happened here was, I actually got through the Sidious tier and I lose. This Darth Vader tier actually gets me. So I do think that this is possible. And actually, if you look out there, Fat Phil actually was able to do it with a Gear 12 team. He had a Relic 2 Asajj or something. But I think that you can get through Challenge Tier 3 of the Secrets and Shadows assault battle with Gear 12 Nightsisters and a Relic 7 Daka with the right mods. But I think it's probably going to take you 20 to 40 or more tries. After I fail on Darth Vader here, let me show it to you. After I fail on Darth Vader here, which, man, I was sad. Oh, I was sad. Let's go in there. So after I failed on Darth Vader, right now you can see that's attempt number 4. I went out to attempt number 20 before this all just finally gave out on me, and I couldn't get it done. And it was really unfortunate. I do feel like if you get the right RNG on the Sidious level and it doesn't go poorly for you here on the Darth Vader level, I do think you can get through Challenge Tier 3. Definitely Challenge Tier 2 was doable. I do think you can get through Challenge Tier team with a Gear 12 Nightsister team that includes Marin. So Mother Talzin, Marin, Talia, not Nightsister Zombie, Talia, Asajj, and a Relic 7 old Daka. You can get through Challenge Tier 3. Just be prepared for a lot of pain and a lot of sorrow and a lot of attempts to do that. But I think you can get it done. It's been proven by Fat Phil, and just the fact that I got through Sidious is enough to make me say I can get it done. I think I had really bad RNG on that Darth Vader level, unfortunately. And those are just some of the those are the assault battles we kind of proved. I like playtesting, right? So we made the account to farm Lord Vader and do some assault battle playtesting along the way, right? And also, I didn't mention, initially we were going to farm Profundity as well. That's not the right image. We were going to farm Where am I here? Here we go. This year we were gonna farm Profundity as well. I crossed it off because it was just gonna be an extra farm for no real reason it didn't have any purpose on the account. We were also gonna farm Gungans, but for the same reason, no real purpose in the account. We aren't gonna do that. The Tuscans got crossed off. I was actually gonna farm the Tuscans to go after the Inquisitor or Tuscan assault battle. I can't remember what it's called, but that assault battle as well. However, when they released the Tuscan bundle, I bought it on my other account. So we've been testing that out on the other account. Again, Challenge Tier 2 is very doable with the Tuscans. Challenge Tier 3 can be done, but be prepared for a lot of effort and heartache. And yeah, so just be prepared for that with your Tuscans. So we proved that out as well. A couple of things I've come across as we started this account. I added the Poncho Bros to all of my farming guides from this account. So I started farming these guys and I realized, man, that assault battle is just too valuable to leave out there with two characters that are Cantina farms. So I farmed these two guys on the Cantina nodes, got Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan up to Relic 7, specifically for the Duel of the Fates assault battle, and I've not regretted 1 minute of it. That was a great farm and a really good call by me and a really great just a really important thing to add to farming guides and assault battle farming for all rosters. We realized the full value of Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan when it comes to core team farming for assault battles. That was a big step and an important thing to note on this account. And the other couple things I want to note is I've been able to really build out some pretty darn good mods. Take a look at my Echo here. I got speed mods on Echo, 16 speed, 21, 21, 24, and 22. I have a lot of speed on Echo here with a base speed of 353. I have built out some good mods here. I've got a 29 speed mod on somebody. Is it on Master Qui-Gon? That's not it. That's 27. I know I've got a 29 speed mod on somebody. I can't remember where it is right now, which is a little disappointing, actually. I wish I knew where it was. I could show it to you guys. I think it's a circle. Yeah, anyway, I've got some really good mods. And in fact, when we take a look at my mod score, I've got this here. Down there, I'm going to zoom in here. So when we look at the average lines, this is my mod score right now. I pulled it the other day. I am at 2.2 million galactic power. My mod score is 4.7 for my top 110 mods. That's one of the 4 best mod scores at my galactic power or lower. And at 4.47 or 4.7 at 2 million galactic power, 2 million galactic power, the average for the top 110 is 1.4. I've tripled that. 2.84. I've tripled plus that mod score. So I've been able to farm a lot of really good mods, and I will say it again, I've said it a bunch of times, guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, I have by no means done 3 mod refreshes every day on this roster. I think the Poncho Bros have really helped a lot with that by bringing me some extra mods. But, I mean, refreshing once or twice a day for a long time, because I'm short on crystals all the time. I mean, I'm not in an endgame account here. My negotiator fleet is no longer carrying me in Fleet Arena because all these executors are out there with Punishing One. I can climb sometimes, but a lot, it's difficult. But you can farm really good mods on a free-to-play account in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, and I'm proving that right now. And the other thing that is happening, and this is what I've always said about free-to-play accounts, and the advantages that you have in a free-to-play account over a pay-to-play account, an account that's buying a bunch of Lightspeed bundles, spending a bunch of resources. I've got extra resources on this account. Right now, I've got 2 full Zetas that I can apply. I think I've got almost 3 Omicrons sitting on here. Let's find somebody that needs an Omicron. Does Master Qui-Gon have an Omicron? There he is. Oh, I was wrong. I must wrong. I must have applied that to somebody. Who did I apply an Omicron to? I can't remember. But, well, anyway, I've been able to place, I've got an Omicron and Padawan Obi-Wan, I got an Omicron and Iden Versio, I've got Zetas all over this roster. Wampa's got an Omicron, Qui-Gon Jinn has an Omicron, I have a lot of Omicrons, I've got a lot of Zetas applied, and I've got a lot of gear. Look at this, I have 292 furnaces, and 107, I have 4 full furnace pieces farmed, along with some extra furnaces. I've got, not a lot of these balls, but I don't need a lot of those. What else do I have here? 121 of these sunglasses. I got 100. I mean, I have a lot of gear farmed and saved and hoarded on this roster that allows me a lot of flexibility to do a lot of different things here if I need to do them. So let's see here. I got 250 Carbantis. It's actually a little bit low on Carbantis right now, but 600 of these stun guns. I have a lot of gear and resources hoarded on this roster. Once again, proving that free-to-play accounts, when you're farming the character shards at the intended pace. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. You farm them at the natural pace, you're going to naturally save up enough resources to be able to do a lot of things you want to do in the game. Now, I'm a little short on Kyrotex at the moment. Honestly, I could, if I really was going to do this and go straight Lord Vader, I would just skip the Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan, but I really want to get those on the roster and round out that assault battle farming. And then I'll need to really go heavy onto the Kyrotech farms as well. So we've accomplished a lot on this roster. We've play tested several assault battles, several journeys. Oh, I forgot to mention my 3PO unlock. I didn't pull the video up for that. This right here is me 7-starring C3PO with no Wicket. Nisa's right behind me. She's really key to this. And all Gear 7 Ewoks. You know, people have been telling me for a couple years now, oh, I got Nisa and I got this done easily at Gear 10, at Gear 11. But I'm like, that's not easily. That's like, you could do Gear 10 with Wicket. So I wanted to play test this and see how low we could go on the Ewoks. And we got it. We Gear 7 Ewoks, no Wicket required. It was Chirpa, Logray, Elder, Paplu, and Nisa. And we got 3PO unlocked at 7 stars. It was super exciting. It was one of my favorite min-maxes we've done this channel, just period. We had a blast doing that. It was a lot of fun. And C3PO opens up so much. You know, you need C3PO for all of your OT farming for your Galactic Legends. You need C3PO for most of your prequel farming for Ahsoka, because you got to get gas. You need 3PO for gas, and for Lord Vader. 3PO opens up a whole bunch of stuff in this game, so it was really exciting to unlock him with Gear 7 Ewoks. No Zetas required, and I didn't even do all the Omegas. I guess maybe I think I did all the Omegas, actually. And the mods were middling to good, like nothing major on the mods. So that was another exciting unlock and kind of proof of concept thing we did here on this account here on the Lord Vader farm. So that kind of covers it, everything we've accomplished to date. I'm kind of wondering what I'm going to do next week. I will go back to having Grand Arena footage after the credits next week, because free views are over, so we'll have that. But I don't foresee a lot of updates this week unless I decide to maybe start adding some gear to my Old Republic and getting ready for my Jedi Knight Revan farm. I want to min-max Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan as well. That'll be a pain in the butt. So anyway, we'll see what I got ready for next week. Not sure yet. We will find out soon. That's all we got for today. I hope that all of you have a great day. I think you're all wonderful people. I don't care what Deacon says about you. I will talk to everybody very soon. And of course, as you go out throughout your day and throughout your travails and your positives and your negatives, and life hits you hard in the face and life goes well, always keep in mind, Nooch too good.